the energy. These guys are ready to go. There it is, maybe the most famous building in all of Texas. It's the Alamo, of course, here in San Antonio. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. They've got Siakam. He's out there with Wendell Carter. Junior's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Houston at the 2. One for the Spurs. We've got Jakob Poeltl. Baldwin out there with Evans. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Houston. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Now, Junior. Here's Houston. Covered by Mitchell. Houston's shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Spurs passing it around. A steal. Pass to Leonard. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his second bucket of the night.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Mitchell outside. Back to Murray. To the inside. And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. Leonard dishes to Junior. Carter right side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Mitchell outside. Poeltl up top. Passes it to Baldwin. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And San Antonio called for the foul. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
So he gets them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Murray, the pass to Mitchell. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by the Raptors. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Junior, the pass to Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Leonard looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Siakam, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Leonard. Shot from the top of the key, and too long on the shot. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. You know, I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head during the first few NBA games they play.
Hey, Kevin, no doubt about it. I think back to my rookie days long years ago, man, and I was so excited, thrilled to be living a dream. But the games come, the traveling, the practices, the game plans. Yeah, it feels like you're drinking out of a fire hose sometimes.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Raptors leading by 10. Junior the pass to Carter. Now, here's Junior. D right on him. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Tries it from 9. Nice jump shot. Good. The Raptors have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. There's the pass to Houston. Kicks to Junior. Pass to Siakam. Good on the baseline, Jay. Siakam's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Parks passes to Mitchell. Siakam with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And stolen by Junior. Here's Houston. Finished off the break. 8 points for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Spurs trail by 14. Mitchell passes to Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. Here's Evans. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Siakam. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Major muscle from Pirtle. Just bully balling the defense with his interior game.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's Karuch. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Parks passes to Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Here's Tinsley, feeds it to White. To the wing right side, Hartz. And another basket for San Antonio. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Osman. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Passes it to Karuch. And stolen by White. On up the court. Yes, that goes in. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Mitchell against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Here's Mitchell. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into the ball?
Junior kicks to Lowe. Hernandez passes to Karuch. And it's sent back by White. Here's Parks. Here's Stephen. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Evans outside. The pass to Holmes. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Junior. And it's Houston at the 2 spot.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, played a huge game. He scored 12 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Murray surveying the D. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Carter left side. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Trying to get open is Carter. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Carter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Murray left side. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
To the inside. And it's Evans slamming it down.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
The Raptors making a switch here. Osman's checked in. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Baldwin. And that one comes up a bit short. Raptors leading by 9. Siakam kicks to Junior. Feeds to Carter. In transition, here comes San Antonio, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Pass to Carter. Here's Osman. Feeds back. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first 3. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
Most definitely a switch flip for them in the fourth, and they finally started playing up to their ability, and it certainly came at just the right time, not a moment too soon.
Pirtle dishes to Mitchell. Over Houston. Unable to get that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Osman, the pass to Carter. Back to Osman. Siakam trying to free himself up. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Murray outside. Pass to Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Raptors leading by 15. Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
San Antonio calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Mitchell kicks to Baldwin. Pirtle against Carter. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Here's Evans. That shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And Siakam throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And it's Murray penetrating. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Junior the pass to Carter. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Raptors lead by 19. Murray outside. Siakam against Mitchell. Evans right side. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Mitchell looking it over. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I'd say that might have been the one difference. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Tinsley kicks to Baldwin. Here's Tinsley. 14 points from him the last game against Minnesota.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Baldwin looking for the opening. Shoots. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Junior's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Mitchell right side to stop the run. The shot missing. Nice D from Junior.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's sent back by White. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
And here is Mitchell. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 17 now.
And obviously his...
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Murray. Pirtle is out there with Evans. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Baldwin in at small forward.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Siakam And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Siakam hits them both.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Pirtle finds Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Carter, the pass to Houston. San Antonio with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Murray. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Evans. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Baldwin. He's got 7. Shoots over Leonard.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end, too.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And the pass to Siakam. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Siakam's running. Now, here's Junior. Covered by Evans. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Mitchell outside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And the Spurs making a change here. Holmes checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Raptors leading by 19. Now, Junior. Pass to Boucher. Inside, Schellenga. And the rejection by Holmes. Murray outside. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Boucher, and the rejection by Evans. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Leonard, that's for 2. They grab their own miss. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Toronto shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Spurs trail by 20. Murray, the pass to Evans. Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
That's a jump ball. And so it's San Antonio with it. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. Pass to Baldwin. Beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Toronto leading by 20. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Here's Murray, 17 points in the game. Mitchell outside. Back to Murray. Wide open. Here's Evans. It's blocked. Junior with it. Doubled by Murray. Junior the pass to Houston. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Murray kicks to Mitchell. Over Houston. Evans trying to get open. They need this, and the layup is good. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Passes to Boucher. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Houston, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Holmes passes to Evans. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Toronto.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now, here's Junior. The pass to Karuch. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Parks passes to Evans. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Whitey's checked in for Evans. And Toronto also making a switch. Osman's checked in. Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Karuch. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. Pass to Osman. Now, Junior. Passes it to Karuch. Bucket is good. Karuch has got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Tinsley, and the layup's good off the glass. Tinsley's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Osman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for San Antonio.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Mitchell outside. And there's a call on Jetty Osman. .156 left to play here in the third. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. And no good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. To the inside, White. And it's Toronto with the rebound. To the right side. Here's Karuch. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Murray against Lowry. Murray left side. Mitchell outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Mitchell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
To the paint. Siakam, that's good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Six to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Pass to Osman. Murray against Lowry. To the wing right side. There's the triple. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Junior's got 7 points in the game. San Antonio's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Mitchell, that three off the mark. 4 on 3 as they bring it up, and a wide open look for Junior. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
It'll count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team.
Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Scott comes in for Jetty Osman. And Junior subbed in for Carter Williams. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Puts up a three. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Scott. He's out there with Junior. And it's Peterson in at the three, the small forward. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Holmes wide open. He fires. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Stolen by Evans. Pass to Tinsley. Gray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. And another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Here's Murray. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Tinsley, defended by Scott. Back to Murray to stop the drought. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist. Murray's got 20 points.
Well, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Here's Boucher, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Tinsley pass to Murray. He kicks it to Tinsley. Pirtle dishes to Murray. Here's Tinsley, and it's off the back rim, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hernandez. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Peterson. The dish to Junior. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the same token, if I got $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pass to Parks. Spurs working the ball around now. Murray, good.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
And here's Junior. There's the pass to Peterson. And the 3 ball is good. Peterson's got 6 in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Junior the pass to Peterson. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Down low. A floater. It's deflected. Here's Scott, and he drops it in from the low post.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Passed a little. Back to Murray. Here's Evans, and the dunk by Evans. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Doubled by Murray. Holmes with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Little. Nice D from Scott. Toronto shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Shot clock at 6. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Junior.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Scott. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's the 3. Hernandez pulls it in. Now, Junior. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.